It is about 3 a.m. and we are checking out a bit early to try to find the northern lights in a really cool location about 40 minutes away. It looks really different out here at night. It's quite pretty. So I just remarked that it was like night mode, and then I realized how far down the rabbit hole I am. I need help. So you sat out here by Iceberg Lagoon for like 40 minutes?
My butt's numb.
No, his butt's numb. No northern lights for us, unfortunately. But we did get to see giant sheets of ice just crash into the rocks, which is pretty dramatic, as well as some seals, we think, like silhouettes. So now we're just going to kind of chill here until sunrise in an hour, and it'll be really beautiful because it will just illuminate the mountains. Luke wants to roar. It's not a roar. Sun's starting to rise, and our view should be more visible on camera now. This is the river running into the glacier lagoon, and then so about a couple hours ago, when it was much darker, some giant blocks of sheets of ice and glaciers are just crashing into the rocks here and then flowing that way. And look at these guys go. They're moving fast. I think they're late for something. Notice the current here, it's really interesting. In the foreground, you have things flowing that way, but then in the background, you have things flowing that way. The sun rises from behind us. We are going to capture a time lapse of the moon setting with the glacier in the foreground and the sun. The sun just rose. It's rising now. Now everyone's here. For good reason too. Awesome glacier from yesterday. We are going to try to fly the drone because the lighting is gorgeous and there's little wind.
She's going way fast. Not too fast.
Something we just did, and I didn't have on video here, is we took the drone and I piloted it from here and we just flew it around the car, looking at the car while Luke was driving. So it was pretty incredible. Of course, I was busy to take a snapshot, so you'll just have to believe me. Doing some more from the car droning. This beautiful landscape. So we're actually racing the sunlight. You see the sunlight at the edge of the hill there? There's a giant cloud. So the sunlight's actually actively moving away from us. It's a very real race. Giant, I mean like this cloud is actually the size of Iceland. It's ridiculous.
Oh, it blew your head.
We found the sunlight.
Oh shit, true.
But it's a bit windy.
Yeah, it's too windy.
We are panicking now. Let's get her home. We're gonna move on to some other place, hopefully less windy. I almost lost her. Let's take a look at some of the drone footage. So here's some from one of the icebergs. Here's a top down from I think 700 feet up. Here's us. Keep watching. So we're going to rotate left. And a little car right there. And come in closer. Right there. Here's us flying the drone from within the car on this very long stretch of road. Here's a shot from behind the car. Not sure if you can see some awesome mountains in the distance. It's just really scenic from all sides. Here's some different scenery. I like this one. But then I overshoot. Oops. So here's some from a parking lot at a glacier, different glacier, a couple days ago. Just skipping around a bunch here. Also, you have this from like 3 days ago.
Have some respect, Drew. Have some respect.
It hurts.
Okay.
Well, it's 6 o'clock and we just napped for a couple hours. Napped because we're pretty tired and it's actually pretty rainy outside, I meant to say. So there's really nothing to do or see around here within like 30 minutes and we are completely exhausted. Both really love this trip, but it is quite tiring being constantly on the road and staying in a different place every night. So we're pretty ready to fly back tomorrow. This house we stayed at 2 nights ago, and the only place to eat is a small hotel restaurant that way. It's very limited and very overpriced. So now we're gonna drive 30 minutes to a different restaurant and hope it's better.
Back at it again with the snow.
Ah, just kidding. It's only one road.